Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning how to use your God power, which is your creative, innovative power. It's the power that you can use to achieve your every desire. And anyone who's a free thinker would realize that everything in this world that they can behold, that it must first be a thought, it must first be an idea, it must first be imagined, it must first be in the mind. Therefore, everything that you're seeing on the outside is a reflection of that which is within. And that is what brings me to show you that you have an inner power that you must learn to use. And to get in contact with this inner power, you have to practice to calm your mind down. You have to practice to come into that place of silence. You have to practice to get into the world of your higher self, which is the world of spirit, the invisible world. Because when you speak of God, you speak of the invisible. So I'm speaking about the invisible power that is within you. That is the power that enables you to speak, the power that enables you to walk, the power that enables you to eat, sleep, and to do everything else. And even as you sleep, that power is still in control. It doesn't sleep or go to bed. Okay? That power is always aware that it is. That's why it is consciousness. And it is the only reality. So, to use your God power, you have to learn to calm your mind down and be able to visualize. You must be able to understand that every time you have a thought, you must understand that thought become things. So you have to therefore start guarding your mind. Because the way how you're going to use your God power is that you're going to see and be and do and feel that which you desire and act it out through your imagination. So using your God power is using your imagination. So you have to imagine your life whichever way you want it to be. You have to design your life first inwardly, and then it would express itself outwardly. And that is why it's very important for you to understand that your real identity is your divinity, because that will help to build your self-esteem, that will help to give you self-confidence, that will help you to believe more in the power that is within you, because you learn more to believe in yourself. But many people, when you speak of God, they look for an entity outside of themselves. That is why they're never able to use their God power consciously. You see, they end up using their God power unconsciously, and that is why most of the time they turn and look to another and try to give thanks to someone else outside of themselves. They believe that there's some entity in the sky or some entity on the outside that hear their prayers, but they fail to realize that words are spells and that they're casting spells by the things they say, even the things that they say to themselves when they're by themselves. So nothing can be hidden. And so when you realize that thoughts become things, then you would realize that there is a creative power within you that you can use to achieve your every desire. And that is why whenever you read of God, you're reading of the problem solver, because the God power will help you to solve every situation and every problem in your life. Because you see, you are not the victim of circumstances or the creatures of circumstances. Circumstances are the creatures of man. Man create them. You're the one who create them. So when you understand cause and effect, you realize that you're the cause of everything in your life. So nothing could be created in your life and you was not the cause of it. Because everything starts first with a thought of first an idea. Everything have to first be imagined. So my brother, my sisters, now you get this knowledge. You realize why the ancestors have always been saying to you, man, know thyself. you understand why Abdullah was teaching Neville Goddard how to use this power. Because when he teach Neville how to use this power, the rest of humanity will get the message of how they're supposed to tap into the kingdom of creativity and use the ability for the upliftment and advancement of not just themselves only, but for all of humanity. Because you will discover that we come here to serve each other, because we are all one, we are all connected, and everything is based on energy, vibration, and frequency. Okay, so with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me, and I want to definitely encourage you to practice self-discipline, to use all the different rituals that you know to manifest your reality consciously. And what might not work for you might work for someone else, and what might work for someone else might not work for you. You have to work with everything to know what really works best for you. But the thing is, you know, transforming your life by the renewing of your mind. You just have to keep renewing your mind. What doesn't work for you, you throw it out. And what works for you, you keep it. You work with the things that are gonna definitely work for you. For example, it doesn't make sense you thinking about something that you do not want, because you will end up attracting that thing that you do not want. You understand? But put your focus and your energy on what you want in life. So that is why when I come to you, I'm leaving it open for you to make all the decision. But I'm just saying to you that it's all been done in your imagination. Don't worry about whether you're doing it right or wrong. Just use your imagination towards the things that would bring you into becoming the best version of yourself. Okay? So with that being said, my brother and my sisters, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'd like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at Black Mad Guru. And if you would like to get my latest book, it is called The Secret Vagina, Mystery of the Virgin Birth. And when you really understand what the virgin birth is all about, you will understand that you can always be bringing forth your brainchild. Okay, you can always be bringing forth from tapping into that inner creativity that is within you, and you'll be giving birth to so many lovely things in this world. That's why you need to understand the Immaculate Conception. So that book will definitely help you. Also, the Spiritual Recipe for Better Living is another very good book of mine that I definitely recommend. Plus all the other books like Your Mood is a Fortune and so on. But all of the links are down below. Also, if you want to be a part of my Patreon community, you're most welcome. And I have a course there also, The Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And a bonus course on self-concept. And that is for people doing it in $20 or more. Plus the other thing like my Free Thinkers and Seekers University, you know, and much more. But I'll definitely encourage you to check out all of the links that are down below and let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do. So with that being said, I just want to say peace, love you all, out.